The 2025 Hyundai Sonata isn't just another sedan refresh. It's a bold statement from Hyundai that might catch its rivals off guard. With a sharper design, surprising tech upgrades, and a driving experience that feels more premium than its price suggests, this car is making people rethink what a midsize sedan should be. But is the new Sonata truly a step ahead of competitors like the Toyota Camry and Honda Accord? Or is it just clever marketing wrapped in a new look? Stick around, because by the end of this review, you'll know whether the Sonata deserves a spot on your shortlist.
The Hyundai Sonata has been a familiar face in the midsize sedan segment for decades, but the 2025 model arrives with a mission to stand out in a market that's been shifting heavily toward SUVs. Hyundai isn't just refreshing the look, it's repositioning the Sonata as a smarter, more premium-feeling choice for drivers who still value comfort, style, and practicality in a sedan.
With rivals like the Toyota Camry and Honda Accord tightening their grip, Hyundai needed to raise the bar. And this redesign shows they're serious about competing. The new Sonata brings not only a daring exterior, but also meaningful changes inside, aimed at winning over buyers who might have overlooked sedans in recent years. This launch matters because it shows Hyundai is betting there's still demand for a sedan that blends sharp design, technology, and real-world usability. In this review, we'll break down what makes the 2025 Sonata different, where it shines, and whether it can truly hold its own against the best in the class.
From the very first glance, the 2025 Hyundai Sonata makes a statement. The front end now wears Hyundai's boldest design language yet, with a razor-thin LED light bar stretching across the hood and a sculpted grille that feels more aggressive than anything we've seen on a Sonata before. It's not just a cosmetic refresh. It's Hyundai signaling that this sedan is ready to fight for attention in a sea of SUVs. Side on, the coupe-like roofline and sharp character lines give it a sleek, almost European vibe, and the 19-inch wheel option fills out the stance perfectly.
Step inside, and the story continues. The cabin has been reimagined with a wide dual-screen layout that merges the digital cluster and infotainment into a seamless curve. The touchpoints feel more premium, with soft-touch materials on the dash and doors and a surprisingly upscale steering wheel design that wouldn't feel out of place in a luxury brand. Hyundai's latest software is quick and easy to navigate, plus wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto finally come standard across trims, something buyers have been asking for. Rear passengers get more legroom than before, making it practical for families. And the trunk is still among the biggest in its class.
Technology doesn't stop at the screens. Hyundai has packed in advanced driver assistance features like Highway Driving Assist 2, which keeps the car centered and adjusts speed automatically in heavy traffic. You also get Remote Smart Parking Assist, the kind of party trick where you can move the car forward or backward with a key fob, perfect for tight garages. These touches give the Sonata an edge over rivals that are still charging extra for similar features.
But a sedan is only as good as the way it drives. Under the hood, Hyundai is offering a 2.5-liter four-cylinder with solid fuel economy for the daily commute, while the turbocharged 2.5T in the N-Line trim transforms the Sonata into a genuine performance sleeper. With around 290 horsepower, it delivers strong acceleration and a surprisingly fun character, especially when paired with sport-tuned suspension. It's not a full sports sedan, but it has enough punch to keep driving enthusiasts interested.
And for those who prioritize efficiency, Hyundai's hybrid version offers over 50 miles per gallon, a serious win for budget-conscious buyers. Of course, it's not all perfect. The base engine can feel underwhelming compared to what Toyota and Honda are offering. And while the ride is comfortable, some might find it a bit too firm on larger wheels. The new design is also polarizing. You'll either love the futuristic front end or find it a bit too bold for your taste. Still, when you add it all up, the Sonata brings a mix of style, tech, and value that's hard to ignore. And we haven't even talked about pricing yet. That's where things get especially interesting, because Hyundai is aiming to undercut some of its biggest rivals. Stick around, because in the next section, we'll weigh the highlights against the drawbacks to see if the Sonata really delivers on its promise.
This is the moment that decides whether the 2025 Hyundai Sonata is just a stylish update or a true contender. On paper, the Sonata looks impressive, but out on the road is where things really get interesting. The base engine feels competent for daily driving, quiet, smooth, and efficient. But when you switch to the turbocharged N-line, the character changes completely. Suddenly, the Sonata has bite. The throttle response is sharp, the steering feels more connected, and the car digs into corners with surprising confidence. For a mid-size sedan that's supposed to be practical, it delivers a level of fun you'd expect from a completely different segment.
What's even more surprising is the refinement. At highway speeds, the cabin stays hushed, almost premium, and the suspension absorbs bumps without the harshness you might expect from a sportier setup. It's this dual personality, comfort when you need it, energy when you want it, that makes the Sonata stand out. Rivals like the Camry and Accord have their strengths, but Hyundai has managed to blur the line between family-friendly and driver-focused in a way that feels fresh.
Of course, the Sonata isn't flawless. Push it hard and you're reminded that it's not a full sports sedan. The steering could use more feedback, and the transmission, while quick, occasionally hesitates under aggressive driving. But considering the price point, these are trade-offs most buyers will be willing to accept. And here's the twist. When you factor in the tech, the safety features, and the hybrid's incredible fuel economy, the Sonata suddenly looks like one of the most well-rounded sedans in the market. It's not just keeping pace with the competition, it's challenging them head-on. So the real question becomes, does the Sonata's mix of style, performance, and value make it the smarter buy in 2025? Let's break down the highlights and drawbacks to see if Hyundai really nailed it. After spending time with the 2025 Hyundai Sonata, one thing is clear. This isn't just a facelift. It's a repositioning of what a midsize sedan can be in today's SUV-obsessed market. The bold exterior design, premium-feeling cabin, and tech-packed interior make it stand out instantly. Add in the hybrid's impressive efficiency and the N-line's surprising performance, and you have a lineup that covers a wide range of buyers.
That doesn't mean it's perfect. The base engine is fine, but not thrilling. And some people may find the futuristic styling too much. Yet for shoppers who value technology, comfort, and a sense of modern style without breaking the bank, the Sonata makes a very strong case. Families will appreciate the space and safety features, commuters will love the fuel savings, and anyone craving a bit of driving excitement will be drawn to the N-line.
In the broader U.S. market, the Sonata's impact is important. While sedans have been losing ground, this launch shows they're far from irrelevant. Hyundai has created a car that not only competes with the Toyota Camry and Honda Accord, but pushes the conversation forward by offering features those rivals sometimes reserve for higher trims. It signals that the mid-size sedan segment still has life and innovation left in it. So, is the 2025 Sonata the smarter buy over its rivals? For many drivers, the answer might just be yes. The real question is, does it offer the right balance of style, performance, and practicality for you? If you found this review helpful, give it a like. Drop a comment with your thoughts on the new Sonata, and let me know if you'd pick it over a Camry or Accord. And don't forget to subscribe, because we've got more reviews, comparisons, and test drives coming your way.